King Yella.
Cam.
Glad to have you back.
No, it's a pleasure, man.
It's been a minute, man. A lot's been going on, man.
Yeah, I've been
It
broke.
just got wild in Chicago again.
Oh, yeah. Real wild. Real wild.
The internet broke, went crazy. Everybody's seen it. It's been nuts. It's even been reported on the news, man. Friday, October 24th, we get the news. 5 OTF affiliates have been arrested for the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin, Little Pile, in retaliation for the murder of King Von. The 5 guys are OTF Vonnie, OTF Didi, or known as D-Ski, Flocka, Brown Eyes, and Boogie. First reaction when you seen the first news?
My first reaction, I saw Boogie first. You know, that's a childhood friend of mine. So, damn. Me up when I saw that. Because Durk haven't got locked up yet. So when I first saw that, I saw Boogie. I'm going through it. I see it. Damn, you know, this is my boy. Like, my first song on my YouTube channel called Swag Check, he really, like, influenced, like, my first song. Like, that one that I first, the video is called Swag Check. Like, you know what I'm saying? Folks from the area. Like, Durk really from 72nd and Green. That's where they from. His last name Houston. Asa Houston. They one of the biggest families from that block. So when I saw it, I mean, you know, the whole situation, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But when I saw him, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody that I know personally, like real, you know what I'm saying? So they f me up. I'm like, damn, man, like, you know, this shit crazy. Really thinking, like, how the motherfucker get bumped like that?
So you know him, you grew up with him. Like, were you guys still in contact this whole time, or was he like somebody you kind of fell out with?
No, we fell out because I called him a OTF dick sucker and shit. So, you know, because he GD, but he D-Thang. He like one of D-Thang close friends, which is Durk brother. You know, D-Thang from 72nd and Green too. But you know, we had we been fell out. Actually robbed me in like 2009 for like $300 in the Sean John jacket. You know what I'm saying? They robbed me. We used to be popping pills and shit, acting crazy at that time. You know what I'm saying? That was my boy. But he was like a real devil stick-up kid, like robbing the whole neighborhood, and this was my boy. I didn't think it was gonna happen to me. It happened to me because I ain't get a nigga $100. You know, rob me.
Man, okay. So he was always like, he had a wild reputation.
That was him. Prison. He was swole as hell, beating niggas up, all that shit. He was fat now. That nigga was big as an ox. That nigga get out of the pen, go to pen for 2-3 years, come home, swole, smacking shit out, doing all that, robbing. They was the Icy Jack boys. That's what we used to call it. Like I was a part of that. I used to call myself that too when I was hanging with them. You feel me? You know, Ada, where I'm from, a couple blocks. Now everybody looking like, ooh, because I made a post about it. Everybody, oh, Yella, you really? Now y'all want to, oh, Yella, you really? Yeah, bitch, I'm really, me and Durk we a couple blocks apart. We doing all this. Man, you know, because they try to exclude me out. Yella, you was just hanging around Duck and Durk never met each other. O Block was in tour with 63rd. Lamron was in tour with JoJo World. That's, you know, this is my area, our side. We from Inglewood. Folks man from no Inglewood. So always talking about, ooh, man, half of them never met each other in real life anyway. You know what I'm saying? That probably did meet each other. They went to school or somebody done killed somebody. And that's how he met a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that was our side. Like, I grew up. My family is from Big Durk block. His daddy block. You know what I'm saying? Central City. 76, 77 Union. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know Durk or meet Durk growing up?
Yeah, I know Durk. Not like we hung out, but Durk was a shorty. Like, he like 2 years younger than me. Durk used to be in Central City in the car writing music and shit. But, you know, back in the day, like around that time, like when we both probably dropped around the same time. First video, probably 09, 2010. But he was, you know, he was younger than me. He used to be in Central City and shit. His brother, but me and his brother was hella cool. But, you know, some, like, he couldn't hang. He wasn't hanging with us. He was younger. You know what I'm saying? Well,
oh, so you knew D-Thang.
That was my boy. Me and D-Thang, okay. I was on the block when JoJo got killed. D-Thang was in Central City. on the block. Where's Daddy from? I was right there. JoJo got killed. Hit that corner, hopped out with sticks. I thought they was finna kill his ass that day. I was scared. Damn, this nigga BD, they just killed JoJo. The whole time they just ran past. But yeah.
You were on the block the day that they killed JoJo and they ran past you.
Not where they killed, not the niggas that killed JoJo, but when JoJo got killed, I was in Central City. When we got the news, JoJo got killed, and I think it's so crazy because that was like the same day. I think Lil Durk just tapped in with Meek Mill, so folks and them was on. Like at that time, like you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really no bad blood like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from that area, Wiggle World. It wasn't really no problem with them like that until folks niggas start clicking up and shit start going the opposite way. You feel me? But yeah, that's like he had on Twitter. We seen him with Meek Mill at that time, so that was like the beginning of the career. So I say like the beginning of 2012 or whatever, like the end. JoJo died September, so it was around that time. But no, he got killed and hopped out on the block with blicks, with sticks. But I'm thinking in my head, they finna kill this nigga. Cause he BD. This is a block full of GDs. But this is daddy block. You know what I'm saying? So this family is you know, but they ran right past. They ain't wasn't thinking about him. You feel me? He was good over there. Nobody was gonna disrespect Big Durk. That's legend.
You said his dad's a legend?
Daddy a legend for sure. Top slot, one of the biggest, a top slot for the GDs back in the day.
Okay, that's kind of be crazy, you know what I'm saying? You guys and Durk and his dad being somebody who you guys highly respected.
I mean, I ain't gonna say. I'm saying like from the stories because he been locked up down there. He was locked up Durk whole life, so I never met him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't nobody that was around, but that's like Larry Hoover. No matter what, nobody nigga. I had somebody inbox me ask me about Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover been locked up since 73. 70, what did he got? No, 70, what is, no. I think 70, one of them are for 79 or something, the 70s. I know he's been locked up since the 70s shit. 70 something. But motherfucker, look at motherfucker still represent him. They still say he had a lot of shit to do with a lot of shit. This man been locked up since the 70s. So you telling me the shit that's going on in the 90s and the 2000s, they got this. Because I don't know the motherfuckers out there killing. No nobody, a lot of motherfuckers on Larry, on the G. Ooh, they don't even know this man. So that's what I'm saying. So, you know.
Now, what was Little Durk's reputation like growing up?
Nothing. What reputation? That shit came out the rapping and shit. I don't know. Wasn't no reputation. I wasn't no. He wasn't a name that be like, oh, Lil Durk and them finna come slide and Lil Durk and them. No, that shit started happening after he got famous. He wasn't famous in the hood before. I was famous in the hood before I was famous on the internet for sure. When we on Yella in them block. Yella in them, yeah, Yella in them, folding them shrimp and skis, Cash Money in them, posting them, yeah, they get wild. That's like, you know, that's why I be like Yella. Well, I was famous. I used to gangland and all the shit for the GDs before the internet shit. How you think them people even came to our block to even ask any questions? We was making noise in the hood already before the internet. But no, he wasn't nobody you know, wasn't nobody that a nigga was like worried about or anything.
At one point, he ends up being from 300, though. That's like his official hood, right? He got it big on his stomach.
Yeah, that was some BD shit. They all started that shit. Lameron 300, Chief Keef and them old block 300. That was just some BD shit. I don't know where they got that shit from. That was something that they made up, I guess.
Oh, okay. When was the first time you started hearing about Little Durk being in the streets? Just the rap shit? Like,
yeah, that was
after
like,
the rap shit, was he like always,
I'll say the rap
was he like
shit.
a good kid?
I ain't hear about a lot of them. Ain't make no noise until the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Couple dollars, you know, little money in their pocket. Then now, you know, you could be whoever you want to be. The internet lets you be whoever you want to be. But I don't.
So you think the music played a big part in who Little Durk turned out to be?
Man, Lil
Music
Durk
and the internet.
Lil Durk was the trophy for them, man. Chief Keef was the trophy first, but Durk ended up being that, but I guess shit, Chief Keef still a trophy because he the one that's here. He the one that's lasted. It's about who win at the end. I guess I'm probably a trophy because I'm right here talking to you. When you get behind, when you dead and you in that box, man, it's over with for you. It ain't no, especially with them type of charges. But I ain't gonna, I can't sit here and be like he was a name that was like a lot of them. It's not a name that a nigga be like fooling them was, you know. No, that's why you got exactly what you hearing now. Murder for hire. You're not the one. You wasn't the one that was doing this shit. But obviously, I guess paying the hits for this shit or whatever, putting money on it, as they say. I really don't know how to even believe that because these is just homies, man. You don't gotta pay your homies to go kill nobody. So some of that shit might be bullshit. I'm not paying my homies to go kill nobody. This shit, if you not my homie, you ain't taking care of that business, you not supposed to already know what to do. It's part of the streets. You in the streets. You know what to do. Don't call me and say, da da da, or wooty woo woo. You know what to do already. Especially, I'm him. Don't call my phone and talk to me about nothing. I'm not even nothing. I promise. A nigga call my phone and say anything about anything, I'm hanging up on you. I don't know what you talking about. And I might knock you out when I see you for even calling my phone and saying some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking? Ain't no talking about nothing, man. Pull up to the spot, man. I don't know. Still don't even know to do that. You see, they wearing wires and shit. Niggas got the wires on. Jam putting in the jam.
The indictment says that shortly after King Von's murder, co-conspirator 1, which we learned was Durk, who made it clear that he would pay a bounty to anyone who took place in the killing of Quando Rondo. Now,
That
just a couple of
that
hours.
sound like that. Like even with the shit, like I don't listen, man. Honestly, like be like, oh Yella, it's I don't them not my friends. I don't give a what happened to them, but I'm gonna be truthful and honest and tell you that just don't even sound right. I'm gonna put a bounty out to anybody who does that. That don't even sound right. So it might be some of this shit might be kind of whatever, but some of this shit might be bullshit.
They're saying they got him on wiretap saying this.
I don't know. I gotta hear that shit. Once we hear it, then we gonna know. Then I don't know how you gonna believe that shit now. They got AI. Somebody just made a whole song sound just like Durk, talking about the whole thing. Now the police could be on the feds. You know the feds is dirty. They some dirty. The feds is dirty, man. They dirty. The feds will do anything to get you. They would do whatever. If they want you, they gonna do whatever they gotta do to get you. That's just simple as that. If you on their radar and they want you, they gonna do whatever to get you. Even if they gotta the feds, man, they have people. I'm a federal agent. You know they go in and kill people, like hang out with you like he regular, get in there, thug with you, shot a couple niggas and all type of shit, and they could do that. They could play a role like a movie to be around you to take you down. They could befriend you, shoot. The female could suck your dick, you act like she love you, think you're just your wife. They some dirty man. Then they got this new shit going on with this AI shit, bro. You don't know. You gonna say this him? This him? They could make a whole fake ass thing with some AI shit. Yeah, man, killing whole time that's AI. We live in a robotic ass world now. How you gonna know what to trust? You can't trust nothing. I feel like some of that shit cap.
Well, a couple hours after those guys get arrested, Little Durk tries leaving the country. He books plane tickets to Dubai, books him to another place, Switzerland, international flights, and then he's trying to get on a plane to go to Italy, man. So he's trying to leave the country. He gets picked up. What are your first reactions when you actually seen that they grabbed
I'm one why am I booking flights to 3 different places?
Well, I believe he was doing it to try to throw the feds off.
You can't throw them off. They're gonna be at every stop. How you gonna throw them off? They gonna go over there to the one to the airplane for Italy, the other one for whatever the You can't no. Then he had a post too, like a couple days before that, saying he lost his phone. Y'all ain't see that? So I lost my phone. I ain't
seen
got
it.
my phone. I don't know, man. This shit just, I don't know. Because I keep saying shit like I feel one type of way, then I see something, then I'm like, damn. It's the internet, man. You don't know what to believe. They making shit up every day. The people making shit up. There's all type of shit getting created. Like I just said, I just heard a whole AI song, which I know it's not Durk because they're talking about everything. I tried to book the flight. They just talking about the whole shit. I paid them for hire, but it sound exactly like this. So now it got me like, this shit is some cold shit. This some cold shit. I don't know what to believe, man. You got a whole song, talk everything that we talking about, that we seeing on the internet, the song is talking about it. Now the other song I had listened to, I believe that was his song. Because it was just talking about some other shit. But that song was just talking about everything. Like, he couldn't even make no song like that because he been in jail. It's talking about all the charges, everything. So this net, man, you can't win with this internet shit, man. These people will make you and break you, man. These people will hurt you. They will build you and tear your ass down.
Original accusations come from a day before everyone gets arrested. OTF twin called Sharon Holland and Marlon Kirsch rats on IG and said that Marlon wore a wire. And so this is where this originally came from.
Oh, so Twin said that.
Twin said this on Instagram. Yes. So now they're also saying, you know, this is Durk's childhood friend. That he wore a wire for years. This is the guy Little Durk took care of and gave him $50K
he just
came home.
I see they keep saying he had a wire on for 7 years. That just came home. He ain't even been home that long.
I seen 2 years.
2 years, yeah. So how could he? That's what I'm telling him. Half of this shit got to be capped. You know, some of this shit I just get on that bitch and talk and troll out their ass and talk my shit. But how could you have a wire? How could you have a wire on for 7 years if you just did 12 years and you only been home a deuce? That don't add up, right?
I personally haven't seen 7 years. I've only seen 2. You seen 7? I never seen 7.
I heard somebody say 7 years.
Okay. They're saying that this stems from, you know, Durk playing favoritism when he came home.
Oh, let's wait till this one over.
A lot of messed up stuff, man.
I ain't know Twin said that, but you know, they saying in the thing that these already knew. They saying they knew already. They said even his birthday bash, he knew. Like, he was waiting for them people to come get him. Like, that's what he was expecting, for them to come grab him. So, I guess how long Jam been in that jam? Jam already been like that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, he felt like they was already coming to get him. That's what I heard. That his plan, that his birthday bash, that was the whole shit for them to do some movie ass shit. Hey, you know, they come get you a lot of get arrested at the club. The feds come get niggas out the club all the time. It happens like that. They come right to the club, shut the whole club down. Nigga, that bitch popping bottles, acting wild. And I think that's what he thought was gonna happen.
You know, the thing of it too is, I'm kind of not sure that they were gonna pick up Durk right then and there. You know, because it seems like they would have just got Durk with the 5. You know, because remember, they didn't get Teasy at first either. They kind of let him linger out there for like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months or something like that. You know, and I think Durk might have just panicked.
So what you think?
Thinking that they were going to arrest him.
So what you think? They were just going to try to build some more shit on him, watch him, keep watching him, because they obviously was watching him. But a lot of people were saying that. Mama Duck and them was saying that. Everybody, after his birthday thing, it was a cover-up. That ain't gonna stop the feds from getting. That ain't gonna stop your RICO. That's all they been saying. So if the internet knew that these people was on his ass, you think he ain't know?
Oh yeah. Everybody knew. Everybody. I think everybody knew the FBI been watching Durk.
Yeah. FBI watching everybody. It's the internet. Everything we do. They gonna watch this shit. They watching me, you. They watch it, but when you high profile,
but they're tapping his phone, bro. When they're watching him in a different way.
Yeah, when you high profile like that, you gotta look at Thug, Wildfire, Lucci, everybody, man. These is like the same old charges, man. Al Capone, man. What's the name in New York? One of the mob. Gotti. Like, this is the same type of shit that they put on these man. They watch. You too big. You can't listen. When you this is become the problem. Everybody want to make it to be the big dog. That's when they take you down. Even not just that. Puff Daddy, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. When you bigger than the rest of this shit, they gonna knock you off that shit. Especially a black man. Your ass lost. Your ass is out of there. You think you gonna be bigger than this? The feds don't like that shit. And it's all that shit under OTF and all that. They finna seize and take all that man money. They finna do some bullshit, man. Watch. Oh, you paid for this, do that, do da 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 da. Clap that. It's over with. They got the right to do that. Especially under there. They probably have a little wrestle with your real name. But this can't now if he would have did it under he might be cool to have some money on his real name. But that shit, all that shit under they trying to say that was used to this, to that, his ass is out of there. For that. That money gone.
You know, we learned a lot when all this came out, man. You know, there's been a lot of allegations, you know, about people snitching. You know, so the main person they're talking about snitching is OTF Jam.
Peanut butter and jam. Peanut butter and jam, man. Somebody just inboxed me off his page talking about wiping my nose. Keep jam name out. Keep jam name. Oh, whatever the they said. They just said all type of shit. But you know they got their indictments and all the shit. So the indictment saying whatever it's saying. That's the only that got locked up. Who else could be the rat? Lil Reese? Who all in jail right now? Lil Reese went to jail for kicking the girl ass. But who else? This Jam, where he at? He just look like he gonna tell something. You look at that, go pull that picture up and just look at him. He wanted you look at him, it just piss you off. Y'all saw that? I got mad looking at that nigga.
How do you feel about Jam being the one accused? Do you know Jam? Have you
I
ever
don't
met
know that
Jam?
ugly ass man. I hate that. I don't know. I just hate his picture. I just hate him. I hate how he looked. I just hate him. And it ain't even got nothing to do with Durk. I hate that he just see niggas be always talking about a rat. Oh, you a rat. You got this new air shit of what they saying a rat like Yella rat. No, these are that's rats wearing wives and coming to court, woodies and shit like that. These that went in the rooms and told shit about shit that got something to do with your people and all that. These are real rats, man. That's who the rat is. Telling on the whole infrastructure, taking their whole mob down, taking their whole everything down. Them are rats. Big nasty New York rats too, running out 2, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, while the trash with the garbage man pulling up.
It's even worse because Durk took care of this dude.
That's how
Durk helped him out.
That's how it always be. Be bitches though. Be bitches, bro. Be bitches. It be okay. That 50. They say he gave him 50,000. How much money you really think 50,000 is for a grown ass man? I could break down and spend 50,000 right now in 2 seconds in my head to you right now, and 50,000 is gone. Coming home, whatever, you gotta get crib, clothes, cars, all the shit. That shit was gone. Now you back to what? You gonna get a crib, all this shit. You can't even pay your rent. You gotta find you a bitch or somebody else. Yeah, 50, whatever. Okay, that's cool. He put niggas in position. Dude ass was just a goofy, man. His ass got caught up in the jam. You gonna trust a nigga named Jam? Peanut butter and jam. Space Jam.
You gonna trust a dude named Jam?
Toe Jam. Jam, man. Turn on my jams. I ain't trusting no name Jam, man. Name Jam. He put their ass right in them up Jam too. Jam. OTF Jam. Only in the family Jam. Man, get the out of here, man. Who is this? And that's what niggas don't be realizing. That's your childhood friend, right? When it did 12. That ain't your childhood friend no more. You don't know that man. That man been going for 12 years in prison, man. You don't know that man no more. You know that? Don't be the same. I ain't the same Yella from 2 years ago. You don't know me. Don't know me no more. I ain't the same I was 5 years ago. I might not be the same I was last night. I might woke up feeling a whole nother way. So you think 12 years is the same you grew up with? That was stupid as nigga. Stupid as oh yeah, folks, woo-dee-woo. And then this a 12-year bid. Let me tell you, I done did my last bid 4 years, man. I could listen. I only been exposed and doing all that, but this ain't do shit for me. So certain, I felt the type of way when I knew you had money. Not meaning that I want to do some snake shit to you like that, but in my head, maybe not no snitch shit, but I might want to do something to you. Might your bitch. I might want to do some grimy shit back to you because I know your bitch ass. You out here living. You ain't put $1 on my phone. You ain't do nothing. Look at that. Come home and look at you. You supposed to be my partner. You trying to my bitch, everything while I'm locked up doing all this shit. I know everything. I done came home and faked it, and I know a lot of shit that I ain't even speak on. That do, but that's what niggas do. And don't got images. My OTF try to. You see, you know the GD like we don't give. I ain't got no filter. You do something, I'm calling you out for it. That's why what it is. That's how we was raised anyway. They try to keep their shit together so they won't look bad. So he can go on there and say Durk took care of me. Woo, woo, woo. Man, listen, man. Durk probably missed hella times without sending the nigga something. He got 1 million people he taking care of. You think it was money on the phone every time that nigga called? You think he sent money every time I asked? No. And all it takes is a certain type of nigga to be like, this bitch ass. Watch my get out, nigga. That's what do. And sit and remember everything. And some that be so snake, you can tell a nigga yes 1 million times. As soon as you tell a nigga no, what that do? Backdoor you. Snake you. Do some whole shit. You told him no, I can't do it right now. Same way I just told you, Ace robbed me. I done did 1 million things for it. Soon as I said, folks, I can't give you the $100 right now. I got some shit. I gotta go re-up. I was selling crack at the time. I gotta go re-up. Next thing you know, I look up, nigga, 20 guns sticking out the window for $100. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, so you don't, man, be niggas be weird, bro. That's why you gotta keep. You see, before he just went to jail, his circle got smaller and smaller. He cut a lot of off. Even at that birthday bash, you ain't see a lot of BD there. He brought J Main out. He did DJ U and them there. He brought different there. He ain't have a lot of that you usually see around him. They was not there. Cause he knew already. He made that circle small. But at that point, at that time, niggas already too late. It was already too late.
What was your thoughts when you got the DMs from Jam's people threatening you?
I wasn't no thought. I just told his ass, what did I tell this nigga? I don't know. Let me tell you. What did this nigga say? First he was he kept making posts. And then I'm like, what the So I sent a question mark. Like, what the He like, my boy keep Jam name out your mouth, you peon ass internet nigga. I said, you in that rat. He said, had that same energy with the wipe your nose emoji. And then I sent the laughing emoji and said, tell that to the world, fake ass page, goofy. But then when I look on it, the shit that the posting, it can't be a fake page. It got to be like that really. I think he did lose. He management, KCJ Hester, a.k.a. OTF Jam, is my artist's real name. Until you see that name on the paperwork, don't at me. So KCJ Hester. But like this, then he got a long-ass paragraph just talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? But that only could be somebody that's probably really running the page. Like, you know what I'm saying? From a page. And then I got fans in the comments like, OTF Jam making threats about you or talking about you, exposing you, and woo-dee-woo-woo. So, how you making threats and exposing me when you a rat? A real rat. An alley rat. A Chicago alley rat. That's a cold rat, too.
The 5 guys get arrested. Durk gets arrested. More and more stuff comes out, man. We learned co-conspirator 1 is Durk. Co-conspirator 2 is unknown. He hasn't been arrested yet, but he was in on the shooting. He was in Chicago. They got the call. They came to L.A.
Hold on, so it's 5 people, so how many people been arrested?
5 people plus Durk, so there was 6 people. But only 3 did the shooting.
So you said there's another name that they ain't even supposed to name yet. He ain't been arrested.
Co-conspirator 2 hasn't been arrested. He was in Chicago. He flew with 2 other guys.
But you know they got They got other names too. They got Brown Eyes and they got the other too.
Yep. Yes, they do. Okay, so look, let me read it. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 would communicate via cell phone to coordinate logistics and to find and track and kill TB, which is Quando Rondo. Okay, here we go. Defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 would fire multiple shots at TB, killing SR, who was a passenger in TB's vehicle. Defendant Wilson would pay the bounty or monetary reward and or cause payment to be made for killing of SR.
Who is Wilson? DD?
Wilson.
OTF DD?
It's DD or
Oh, what are they saying? Von cousin? Vonnie?
Vonnie. Yeah, it's Vonnie. It's one of them. It's DD or Vonnie. Yeah. And now we got co-conspirator 3 bought the tickets with OTF credit cards. I don't think we know who this guy is either.
No, see,
This
that's
is
where you
another
gotta be
guy.
wrong. Because that's what they said. They said Von cousin. They said Vonnie is the one that supposed to did everything. That bought the flights and did all that. That's what the internet said. Shit.
Grant, right? Grant took a
They
private
said he's
jet to
supposed
LA
to
with
went and bought the guns and did all type of
the
shit.
ski masks.
Masks, going in the
Okay.
store.
You know, I tried. That's what I thought too. But when I looked into the paperwork, I couldn't really find that. So I'm not. You know, you're probably right, but I just couldn't find it in the paperwork when I was looking through it. I couldn't put those together.
Right.
Now, co-conspirator 4 is a longtime OTF affiliate who gave them the location.
A long well, I don't know.
That's all we know about co-conspirator 4.
Who they say it is.
With,
Did you hear about that one there, buddy?
well, I mean, the internet is trying to put it on Brick Baby.
Oh, no, not Break. Yeah.
But Brick Baby didn't do it.
Yeah, we don't know who did nothing. You don't know nothing till it come out. I pray it wasn't Brick. I fuck with Brick. Wax said it's Brick. Wax said it. Wax don't give a fuck. Wax said it's Brick. Wax on that motherfucker thing. He just did what's that? That motherfucker got 500,000 on his interview that he did in a day. Well, I had talked to Wack, man. Wack said that nigga when he went on that motherfucker and said by saying what he said, it made him feel like it's him. When the fans asked him, do they got a nigga think? Oh, he said they ain't got a slide. They ain't got a slide for Vaughn. They saying you ain't got a slide for Vaughn no more. And he said they said they ain't got to do that no more. Whatever, ain't no more slide for Vaughn. Basically saying like motherfucker already slid for Vaughn. You know a lot of shit, man. You gotta watch what you say on the internet. The internet code can come back and bite you in your ass.
Yeah, I mean, everybody already was saying. I kind of feel like he was just repeating what the internet was saying. That's the internet was saying the same shit. You know, everybody was saying on the internet. Like, it wasn't really like a big secret. You know, maybe the details were a secret, but who didn't think Little Durk was behind it, bro? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I ain't think that. I ain't on my kids. I didn't think it was them. I didn't think it was them. I thought it was just some. Because, you know, Quando was tripping, doing whatever, you know, on the internet, saying whatever he was saying. I didn't think, I'm like, you know, sometimes, I don't know. Obviously, I didn't think reach was that long. Obviously, their arms was longer than what I thought. Shit.
Well, as far as what I can see on the internet, a lot of people thought Durk was behind it. But they didn't think it was Chicago dudes.
Right.
They thought it was
That's what I'm
LA
saying.
dudes.
Like, I ain't think
because
that's what fucked me up. I didn't think nobody
you would get on a plane
leave
and
Chicago
come to LA and
go
kill
out,
somebody,
yeah,
bro.
No, I ain't think that. Cause I'd be like, and that's something I always say. I'd be like, who really gonna get on the plane? Cause be saying, Yella, you don't feel like a come get you or try to, man, no nigga gonna come. Get on the plane. See, you have to have a low. You have to have a drop. You have to, and that whoever gave that low up in that drop, it had to be for multiple days. Like they're still there. They're right there. I seen them. I know it. Like it got to come out like that. That's what was going on. So now, nigga, like private jet, get near, take care of that business. But then again, it's like who he knew in L.A. that he can't. He don't know in L.A. like that to trust it to go just kill somebody for him. So of course it had to be somebody that's under his own wings. You know what I'm saying? You gonna trust your own people before you trust a nigga. Them industry friends. He ain't got no friends from LA. You know what I'm saying? Just move out of town. You don't move out of town and be like, unless you just a fool. Maybe he should have had some out of town that was his friends because this shit probably wasn't been going on right now. Shit. Quando Rondo a Crip. So when he come to LA, he had to check in with the Crips.
Okay.
But you know, another thing, not even that, they say, no.
That's who knew where he was.
Yeah. But another thing, what they do, they say you ain't a real 6-0 till you what? You don't know? You don't know they...
Yeah. Oh, you asking me? Okay, yeah.
You don't know,
they
you ain't a real 6-0 till you kill a 6-0. That's something that they say they live by, so shit. Who knows?
Who knows, man? Yeah,
it obviously was an inside job that somebody dropped this low. And the reason they saying it's Brick Baby, because Brick Baby the only that they know they got ties to Lil Durk. Only that they know was hanging with them niggas and that was, you know, being around them. So.
Right, but Little Durk probably knows a lot of people, bro. It doesn't necessarily mean just because Brick is the face, that doesn't mean anything, bro. I'm sure he has lots of connections.
Yeah, and sometimes it ain't got to be that. He Lil Durk. There's a bunch of dick suckers. It could be a fan. It could be a multiple call. Oh, I got the low. Sometimes a motherfucker might pay attention to it. Oh, fool, I know where fool them be at. Oh, I know where because you know nowadays they doing this shit for clout. Not thinking that gonna kill him for real or whatever, or think they ain't gonna get involved in it, and a nigga might be, you know, trying to chase clout. Everybody chasing clout now. Ooh, I could tell Durk. Ooh, Quando. Ain't no telling. Could have been a motherfucker sleeping in that room, a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, it could have been the person that worked at the hotel.
It could have. That's what. It could have been. It could have been a motherfucker behind it.
You know what I'm saying?
Could have been a motherfucker behind that desk. Booking.
He probably knows somebody, and picked up his phone and was like, "Yo, they here."
Yeah.
Durk told them, "Don't book no credit cards associated with him."
And they use OTF card. That's associated with you all the way now. That's your label. How could you say? Hey, I mean, he got an argument. It's a business card. These are my business cards, right? Artists, people that's connected to it. Cause I know shit that a business card that, hey, this is what they use. Hey, this is the gas. This the gas card for the business. Use this or you know. And there's a million people on that card, so you can't really say who it is. You can't say that it come back to the boss because this is for the business. So that he got an argument with that, you ain't gonna be able to really put it and say, "Oh, it's an OTF card that booked the flights." Okay, that don't mean I had nothing to do with it, but you know.
Okay, I want to go back to Co-Conspirator 2 real quick. Now, we don't know who this is, and he was in on the shooting, according to what the feds are saying. Why do you think he hasn't been picked up?
They probably just ain't found him yet. Or they probably just be sitting back. You know, the feds play games. They got who they wanted. They got the people that's from Chicago. They ain't got the people that's from LA. Somebody from Cali somewhere.
Now, do you think it's possible that he's snitching?
Or that could be the rat. You correct about that. That could be the rat. That could be OTF jail.
It could be OTF jam. What if they just don't have the evidence on this guy? When the wiretaps were around, he wasn't around. He didn't open his mouth.
But if it don't, he don't have to open his mouth. All it takes for somebody else to open their mouth and say his name. Obviously, listen, let me tell you something. The people not coming to get you until somebody sit in that room and talk. Simple as that. This ain't no if, ands, or buts. This ain't no what ifs. This ain't none of that. This is Durk paid for the hit. This was a shooter. That was a shooter. I know for a fact he was a shooter. This the feds. Ain't no speculating or nothing. This ain't no well, did you hear? You can't hear nothing. This ain't no I don't even know the feds do the hearsay to pick a nigga up. They can't. I don't think the feds do that. That's some Vegas shit. Vegas do it. Hearsay. Huh? Pondering of evidence? Ponderance? Preponderance of evidence? Yeah. So, but what I'm thinking, like for the feds, like for that to happen, somebody told. This is a real case that happened. They got the shooting on video. They got this happening. Somebody got jammed up, and they ran their mouth. That's simple as that. These some Chicago on the camera and ran it back and found that this Ace of Houston or this OTF DD. That did not happen like that. This is that said this is him. This is him. California. These never been arrested in California. There's nothing that you could find in California that could come back to them. They ain't just go say, hey, Lil Durk, look, somebody from OTF booked flights that day. I don't think it happened like that. Somebody gave it up.
Do you think that they would give OTF Jam a complete pass and not give him any time if he was snitching on Lil Durk?
Of course.
A complete pass for murder?
Of course.
Sammy the Bull.
Sammy the Bull. Did you interview him?
Sammy the Bull did 5 years.
What is that? He's killed 50 people. How many people Sammy killed?
He still did time.
Look at all the people he killed. I would kill 5. I would kill 50 right now to do 5 years on top of my hand. You know how many motherfuckers disappear off this for 5 years?
5 out of 3.
Come on, man. That hell no, man. And Sammy ain't do that though. Sammy didn't walk. Did Sammy do that? Sammy walked around with wires and all that. Sammy just gave up, right?
Did Sammy wear? No, Sammy didn't wear a wire. He just testified.
So when you wearing a wire, I'm already a fed. I'm working for you. So this is a deal already. If I give them up and I go in there with the wire, I'm going to go walk free. That nigga, what's his name, probably not even in jail. Look that name up and see if that in jail. That probably not in jail, man. That nigga in protective custody somewhere. What's his name? Like Alpo was.
He a star witness.
I just said that man's name. Find that man on the internet right now in jail. All them names are going to show up wherever they at now. You going to find them. Hold them, woo. But no, it'd be hard to find in the feds. You can't just find like that. And them holdings. No, the holdings. You can. When I was in Pahrump, you couldn't just find me in Pahrump like that.
A lot of people are blaming King Von for all this happened. They're saying if Von would have kept his hands to himself, none of this would happen. And a lot of people got their life ruined over this situation.
I spoke on that. I said something about that. It's Von's fault, man. It's your own fault. But you are 1,000% correct. Durk didn't even act that type of way until this came home. When this came home, Durk turned into a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? Durk was kind of chilling, started making different type of music. 2016 and 7, he was crying on the music, mostly, shit for the women, He wasn't on that tough ass shit no more, doing all that extra shit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. Von up a lot of people's lives. He the niggas up that killed Duck. Then he just up that killed for him. But that's obviously, he had that much influence and was loved that much that did what they were scared of him, loved him at the same time, but niggas was scared of him too. But at the end of the day, if King Von, if King, let me tell you, I'm gonna break this down to you. If King Von would have got convicted of that murder, Duck would be alive. The O Block 5 plus the TZ would be free. Durk and them, this would have never happened because when nobody had to go slide for him. So yeah, it's his fault. He fucked these niggas' life up.
King Von would be alive.
King
Louis
Von
got
still
shot in the. Louis got shot in the head. The other guy got killed. Got shot in the head. Slutty. Quando Rondo is now looking at a RICO. He's gonna have to go to jail for like 5 years. Quando Rondo's friend was killed. Quando Rondo's life has pretty much been ruined. Little Durk now is in prison, and it looks like about another 8 people he's gonna take to prison with him. I mean, how many people is that I just named?
Man,
like
that's
20
a lot of
people.
This shit finna get
these people.
Hey, listen, I'm finna tell this right here on y'all platform. This shit finna be bigger than what y'all seeing now. A lot of shit finna hit the fan, bro. A lot of shit about to hit the fan. A lot of shit gonna hit the fan. More bodies finna come out. More hits gonna come out. It's gonna be all type of shit that's finna come out. I swear to God. Cause I'm telling you, them finna get in that bitch and start singing, man. Durk don't scare nobody. All them will tell on Durk. Will tell on Durk. You ain't never met a gangster ass that kill people and snitch on people? You know why they do that? Because who are you? I'm the killer here. I don't care. You's a bitch. I would tell on you. That's how a lot of these thinking. And some of them, I feel, that's locked up with Durk, I promise. And mark my words if I'm wrong. That 072 Boogie might be the one. Not saying because he a bitch, because I ain't gonna never say folks was a bitch. If he do, it's gonna be because it's cute. It's gonna be because of Durk. My life or your life, nigga. Folks got all type of shit. I just talked to folks and them. Folks' mama fighting, she's sick right now. All type of shit going on. Now what's going on? Nigga, you don't want to come back home. You got kids, all type of shit. Like, I talk to niggas from his block, like, folks, and we on the phone, chopping it. We all from the same area, folks. This nigga like, folks goofy, this shit stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. Folks might be one of them that fold, and not fold just because he's scared. It's gonna be fold because it's my life or your life. And guess who life is gonna pick? Their own life.
I remember when the O Block thing happened and everybody got arrested, a lot of people believed that they would fold. And as of today, we have zero evidence that any of those guys folded.
Let me break down the difference. Von dead. Durk not. They put that hit out dead. Who you gonna tell on? And soon you tell and say anything, it's over with automatically. It's nobody to tell on. When you have nobody to tell on, if I go break in the store and do something by myself, who the fuck can I tell on? I'm telling on myself. I ain't got nobody to tell on but myself, and I ain't finna tell on myself. So guess what? These niggas got somebody. They got somebody to tell on. They got little Durk Banks to tell on. Right now, tell on Durk. You think they gonna be worried about Durk in the courtroom? You think they gonna be worried about little ass Durk beating them up or something? Do you think that?
Man, I don't know, bro.
Now one of them gonna feel Durk gonna. That's the only time a nigga. Sometimes they're scared to tell them they know this nigga gonna fuck them up. You hit that yard, something happen to you. Snitch with you. The feds anyway. You can't walk certain yards. You ain't gonna walk. And all that time, you got no choice but to go to a USP. And then you a rat. When you come a rat in a USP, guess where you going? You ever heard of the shoe? The shoe. You're going to the shoe, buddy.
What's the shit?
The shoe is the hole.
Segregated housing unit. 23 and a
Ain't no-
half hour lockdown.
You're going to the shoe. And you got to go there for the whole bid.
That's hard time.
You can't walk the yard. You know the one, what was White Boy Rick? Did all that time in PC. Protective custody. So if he did 20 years, that man did 40. 40 years behind that motherfucker. You in that PC. A hard bid.
You been to the feds?
I've been to the feds. USP. I ain't been to no FCIs or no mediums. I've been to that place where you can't even screech the bottom of your shoe and stab the fuck out you. Yeah, I've been there. Where everybody walking around that bitch dead soul. Ain't nothing regular. Ain't no plan, ain't none of that walking through this bitch. Don't even smile. You get 300 minutes on your phone in that bitch. You know that? 300 minutes on the phone. That's it. A month. Every month. We had 500 while I was there. That's because the COVID shit. They gave us an extra 200. And I bought phones because some people ain't had nobody to talk to. But if you not one of them that having some type of motion and you know, ain't no phones on the USPs. You might go to a medium while you see in the feds on the phone and camps and shit like that. But them USPs, that's max. That's like going to a level 4 in Cali. You know that shit over with. That's a max yard. That bitch is, yeah. But kill you, stab you, rape you, all type of shit. You don't know what might happen to that motherfucker to you.
Is that what you believe time's gonna be like for Durk?
No matter what, if you go to a USP yard, you got a hard bid. Anyway.
Little Durk's dad is highly respected. Little Durk, he's loved. He's loved by the BDs, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hate him,
He's loved by a lot of
I know your feelings about him, but he's loved by the BDs, bro. So how hard do you think it's gonna be for him in there?
It ain't gonna be hard. You know why it ain't gonna be hard? I'm not even as big as him. And guess what they did? There's a bunch of dick suckers going on. Fame outbeat a lot of shit nowadays. You could be the most notorious killer, gangster. Fame beats everything now. Probably always did. Famous. Oh my God, King Yella here. Oh my God, Little Durk is on the yard. Pooh Shiesty on the same yard, on the same exactly where I was just at in USP Victorville. He on the same deck, everything that I paroled from. That's what he's doing his time at. USP Victorville. And 6B. Same place. And guess what they doing? Folks in them call. He ain't got no problems. They dick sucking. Pooh up here. Folks in them called me. Yeah, Pooh up here. Folks up here with us. What are you on? Yeah, he said he ain't got nothing to do with that Durk shit, man. I ain't got nothing to do with him. You know? What are you on? Because I had, you know, was on the song with Durk when they made that, my P.O. asked me how I get, I'm telling her how it's duck. So I was really like, I felt the type of way while I was in jail, like, dude, he on the song with him. But, you know, really, huh? Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He don't even gang bang. He ain't from no gang or nothing. He just up there doing his time. But Durk not gonna have no hard time unless he a rat. Unless you a rat. When you first hit that federal yard like that USP, you got 45 days for your transcript. Everything that was said in the court, you got that. If your paperwork don't hit that yard by then, you gotta go. You got to roll it up and go. That's anybody. If you come in my cell, I don't know nothing about you. But I only could go in a cell with my people anyway. So it's gonna be from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on gang time, see the feds, and it depends. See, he might go and be on Muslim time and all that shit.
Muslims forget.
Yeah, Muslims forget a lot of shit, but they got cars in the feds. So it'll be if you're not a gang banger but you from Las Vegas, you're gonna be on Vegas. Like Vegas got their own shit. They ain't gonna be on the West Coast. They're gonna be in Vegas time. But then if from Vegas and he a blood, he on blood time. He a Crip, he on Crip time. GD, I'm on GD time. I'm locked in. I'm on gang time, basically. But then you from the Midwest, you from Minnesota, Wisconsin, but you don't gang bang. That's your car. Everybody that don't gang bang, but you stick together. Like GDs, BDs, Vice Lords, Stones, Latin Kings. We all are together, not just like Crips, like the Bloods, Christian Bloods. It's so crazy because they on gang time, like they on their own shit, but it's like it'd be like they together because they got to go together because they might get into it with Aka. We might get into it. So now they from the West Coast, so they have to go against us because we from the Midwest. We got into it with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Crips was into it with the DC for a long time in the feds. So the DC couldn't come on the West Coast, and West Coast couldn't go over there on the East Coast because they was into it and they was killing each other. Then it started, going down. But yeah, they got cars. It's different, man. It's different. Down south, then you got different shit that you could do. Say nigga on the South Town. Down south, dude, they got gunners and all type of shit. Jacking off and watching through the door, beating their dick, got strings on their foot, tapping, jacking the dick off. Boy, this is you gonna see some wild shit up there. That USP different. And niggas got life. Nigga ain't got no soul in his body. You can just feel it. You ever walk a nigga just walk past you and just feel like this is just cold as ice. This is dead. Everything about this is dead.
One thing that did happen, man, not too long after Quando Rondo's cousin is killed, little Durk goes and does an interview with DJ Academics. And in this interview, Durk says, I just don't hear them saying slide for Vaughn anymore. It's a real vague reference. He doesn't give any details to it, but he definitely hints that he put in that work.
That ain't enough. But if you know, you know. The streets know. You know how he did a lot of his movements and everything in the interview was crazy, but he just said, you don't hear him? I don't hear him neither. He basically like shit. You don't hear some strange reason I just don't hear it no more. But at that time, nobody paid attention to that. They paying attention to it now because now this going on. Now it all turned around. Oh, what he was meaning by that? I just don't, for some strange reason, I just don't hear him saying it no more. Sarcastic.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mixed opinions about rappers who say these types of things and drop these kinds of hints because, Durk definitely seems like he cares what the fans think and he cares about the pressure and he cares about what his friends think and he wasn't willing to walk away and just let them kill Vaughn and not do anything about it.
Yeah, I feel like he wanted that let the cables get put on him. I hear it all the time. Why you don't slide for Duck? You don't do it for Duck. Well, the that killed Duck is dead. I mean, in jail. What you want to do? Just go kill anybody, a random person? What you want a motherfucker to do? And that killed Vaughn is still walking around freely. So shit. Why you worried about Quando Rondo? He ain't do it. Lil Tim killed him. And then another thing, did you pay attention? I don't know if it resurfaced or it looked like did they already drop the charges or they just dropped the charges yesterday on Lil Tim? Because I just saw it like they said like all the charges was just dropped. Like he was acquitted or whatever.
I seen that news, but I think that's old news though.
That's
so
old
maybe
news?
They officially dropped it, but I believe a few months ago we got that same news already.
Yeah,
at least I thought he was cleared of it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see because I really didn't look into it. But I was like, that'd be real weird that once this get locked up, y'all just drop all charges out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, remember when they were kind of having they dropped the charges when they couldn't prove the Little Tim was the one that actually killed Vaughn?
Right.
Because I guess one of the bullets actually came from the cop's gun, so they didn't believe that they would actually have a case against Little Tim because of that one because of that one bullet.
Right.
So that's what I believe happened a few months ago, if I remember correctly. You know. But after Vaughn is killed, the fans turn up the pressure on Durk. And they flooded with the internet with slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. They're coming after him, man. Durk's rivals were saying it. Everybody was saying it. It was kind of crazy to see all these people that wanted somebody dead. I was kind of just like, y'all are on the internet saying slide for Vaughn, bro. Y'all really want people to die? Like, it was kind of crazy. Like, these are just supposed to be regular people.
The fans want everybody dead, man. This shit a video game, man. A lot of people play part of that shit, man. You look at all this shit, man. Everybody was just rooting for Durk and all that, man. Now everybody just bashing him. Everybody. Oh, he went from the best rapper and the smartest rapper everything was doing to everybody saying he's the stupidest now. That's why I said the internet ain't no, man. The internet don't love you for real, man. This shit is not real, man. That's why I be telling you, you could say whatever you want to say about Yella all over the internet. I'm loved in real life, bro. Y'all can have this shit. Before this internet shit, nigga, it was love me at home in the streets, nigga. And I still live by that. I don't be, nigga, I half of the comments and shit, I don't even read that shit. You let that dumbass shit, these kids and trolls and goofies and somebody that you might this bitch or did something to his homie or did something, they in the comments saying shit. You gonna let that shit get to you? You can't say well now. I don't think no on the internet got more hate than me, nigga. And I'm still standing strong, nigga. I ain't letting that shit touch me. You a clown. You a send off. You a goofy. You let motherfucker put a battery in your pack, put the cables on you. You let a motherfucker send you off, nigga. You can't send no real off, man. Ain't nothing gonna be on this motherfucker. I'm still saying what I'm saying, nigga. I'm gonna go. What's going on, man? Cause they ain't gonna play with me and do that shit in real life. They ain't gonna disrespect me and run up and play with me, and you can't do that. Y'all let the internet send y'all off and say you a bitch. You ain't slide for it. You right. I ain't slide for nobody. I'm a multi-millionaire, nigga. I'm sliding for nigga. You go slide, nigga. Go get some skates and get some ice and go ahead. The on, nigga. Everybody. You can't get back for air, motherfucker, man. You can't. You will be a clown. What is you doing this shit for? You want to be a killer? You want to be the known killer? You want some money? What is you doing? What is you doing? Which one? You got to pick a side. What is we doing? You want to be known for the gangster shit? You trying to be a gangster or you trying to get some money and take care of your people? All that money, you done made it all the way to the top for what? To lose? You lost. When you dead, you lost. When you locked up for the rest of your life, you lost. You failed. You can say whatever you want to say. OTF failed. You failed on this one. This is stupid. They failed.
Only the fail.
Only the fail. Only the feds. You failed. You can say whatever you want to say. The GDs ain't gonna get to the door. I heard a motherfucker say, I'd rather listen to an old Durk song than a new King Yella. You could do that. I don't even care about rap. I don't even give a about that. I have my freedom. I'm gonna be able to see my kids. I ain't gotta go jack off and do nothing. I can count real bucks. I ain't gotta put this on my books. I ain't gotta have 3 months. You know what the you gonna do with 300 minutes? Let me tell you what type of phone calls you gotta make when you in jail like that with 300 minutes a month. Break that shit down. I had 500. You know what you gotta do to stretch out? To make sure you can call, because I like to call in the morning, in the middle, probably at the end of the night. You gotta call for talk 5 minutes. 2 minutes here. Dude, you gotta call and just hear a motherfucking voice. You can't have full conversations on the phone. You can't even talk that long. Ain't no 15-minute calls, like 10-minute calls anyway. They ain't even giving you that. Then you gotta wait. Then once you hang up, you know how people can hop right back on? No, that don't start back up until like an hour later. You can't. You know how people be fighting? Ain't no fight. You ain't gonna worry about fighting no nigga over no phone in the feds. Cause you can't get back on that motherfucker unless you got somebody else paying anyway. So that's the only thing. But you ain't, come on, man, you losing, man. You walking around with the biggest bags on the yard, looking like the man, shooting dice, drinking hooch, acting like you what? Nigga, you ain't shit no more. Nigga, you a famous dumbass in jail. That's what it is now. You failed, gang. It's over with, man. This shit is about the winner at the end of the day. Life chess, not checkers, man. Them play checkers. I'm out here playing chess. You got to move strategically out here. Can't let them knock you off your pivot, nigga. Straight up. You can't. You can't. And sometimes having real good money, long money is not a good thing. Because look, a lot of fuck up. What was that other football player? man, he did the same goofy ass shit. Murders and all this
Aaron
shit. You
Hernandez.
got all this money, and this what the you go do? What's his name?
Aaron Hernandez.
Goofy. You still want to be a thug, gang banging, all that. Y'all can have that shit. I don't give a what he is. He a goofy. A goofy. You a goofy, gang. I respect you, Durk. You know, y'all locked up for bodies and man, nigga. You know what them OG gonna tell you when they hit this yard? You one dumb man. You a stupid, silly. How? You failed. You know how many niggas in there listening to this man music and love that man? Now you gonna if he do get found guilty, he gotta walk the yard with the Durk up here. Niggas gonna do, the fans and all the shit, they gonna oh Durk. But the OG that been gone 20, 30 years that know or that got life and they coming home, they gonna have some real words for you. They gonna hey man, chance after chance. You had your chance and you failed, man. Been to prison. You've been to prison already. You should have learned from your mistakes, man. There's a big ass hole on the ground. I fell in that bitch 5 times already. Why would I get up and not walk around that way and just walk straight again or fall in the same hole? I knew that shit was right there. I'm a goofy.
Durk is now being called a crash out.
A crash dummy. Yes, you're correct. Yes. Yes.
By the same fans that were yelling slide for Vaughn.
Yeah. They don't give a about you. This is what I'm telling you. Why do you think they care? You think they care? They don't care about that man. Your ass is used on the internet, man. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad, man. It's over when it's over. Everything, when it's peaches and cream, it's peaches and cream. When that shit turned to shit, that nigga went from shit to sugar, from sugar to shit again. That's what it's going. You can just, that's what happens. It's over with. Stick a fork in you. You're done. You done. Ain't no way possible I would have been worried about this all the way in LA. Pat been riding around the Atlanta the whole time. Y'all live down there. Y'all was living down there. Why y'all ain't think about doing something to them while y'all living there? Y'all thinking a motherfucker wasn't gonna put that shit together? Come on, man. 2022, 23, 24. Man, you ain't getting away with shit. Cameras, lights, audios, everywhere you go. Everything you do is being recorded. You write it on Instagram. Instagram turned that shit. I told you back then, folks. When I went to the feds, Instagram, every post that I deleted was inside my discovery. How is it in my discovery? Because they in cahoots with the police, with the feds. The feds gave it right up. Nothing on the internet gets deleted for real. Nothing get deleted no more. Ain't no deleted. Where's it deleted at? Ain't nothing getting deleted. They got everything forever. Forever. And they gonna hand it over. Your phone. You think you texting, all this shit ping. What you gonna say? Especially they gonna get blurped off that too. So any one of you that did that, and y'all took y'all phone right there and that ping to that same tower where somebody was killed at, where you gonna say you was at? That's all they need nowadays. Your phone pinged and said you was at the crime scene, man. Your ass is cooked. It's cooked off that. They gonna use that. That's all they need. Why was your phone, you from Chicago, Illinois, why was your phone at a scene at West Hollywood at the gas station?
The police definitely have a lot of tools nowadays to catch you.
They been had tools. They definitely got tools now. They been had this shit. You ain't getting away with nothing. You see the Dolph shit. You see the FBG Duck shit. They watched everything. Followed them from Old Block, the Texas, the ride here, the phone calls. Man, everything, man. Everything, man. I don't trust shit no more. I don't trust shit. Better not call me talking about nothing involved in anything, nothing. I wouldn't give a if I feel like you solid. I know, man, we taking a chance right now, hopping in this car to do anything. This camera's on all this shit. And then follow. They be riding in cars, they come back to their names and shoot them with guns that's registered to their girl name, then they go get her. What you think she gonna say? Shit, nobody but me and my guy use my gun. Who you got? Lil Durk. Yeah, it's over with. Like, come on, man. She ain't going. She got a couple kids. You definitely going down. They tell him. They shit. She's the kids. Pick. Which one they gonna pick? They gonna pick them kids over there. Oh, a lot of this shit be, man. 1+1 is 2, man. You know better. You knew better. You do better. But you know better. I ain't finna sit here and cry for no grown ass goofy. Your ass is a goofy. You knew better. Even if it's my own homies. I don't give a. You see what Butter went to jail? Well, right on that motherfucker. Look at him. You did it to yourself. You knew better to be doing that dumbass shit you doing.
I was gonna get to that a little bit later.
We ain't 12 years old.
Now, Quando Rondo came out and made a statement and forgives Little Durk, man. I'm gonna read this statement, man. We didn't get into this music industry to make it just to stay caught up in this street shit. We all have families and communities counting on us. It's time to leave all that behind. We already lost so much, and it's heavy on my heart to forgive anyone I had an issue with in the past. It's all love from me. Praying for everyone. Life goes on.
He sent the forgiving message out. I don't think that was directly to Fool. He just forgiven anything that been in his life. They don't say Lil Durk. But you know, that's just that you become this Muslim shit, that's how they do, man. You know? You have to forgive. You want Allah, you want God to forgive you, right? So you have to forgive others. You done did a lot of shit in your life. You want other motherfuckers to forgive. You want God to forgive you for the shit you did. You gotta forgive other people too. So that's all, you know. I don't feel that was just about Durk. I just feel, I mean, he probably was in there because it was already a video where the other Muslim brother was telling him like, I gotta get you on Durk and ooh. And he was like, man, he a forgiving person. Like, you know, there's a video of him already saying that shit. Like, but, you know, no, man. You know what you signed up for.
Wallow also tried to warn Durk. Did you see that video?
Man, listen, man. Durk didn't need nobody to warn him, man. Man, 32 years old, man. Your brain is fully developed. Equipped. Your shit is together. You together right now. If I go do anything right now, this is not nobody, man. And it's not, can't. I knew what I was doing, gang. You can't. This folks slow. Something wrong with his brain. He got some type of disorder. Something was wrong with him. He was born. Something wrong with him. Was he born slow or something? What was going on? If not, you're fully aware of what you got going on. You use drugs, you do meth, heroin, cocaine. What are you on? You doing? What are you doing? What is going on? That's gonna be the only way that. Other than that, bro, you ain't got no excuse of nothing you did, bro. You was on major drugs and you wasn't thinking right. No, that man don't even eat meat no more. So you know you ain't taking no drugs. You don't even eat meat. How's it gonna go? You can't. What do you know? You focused. That man was focused right now. Went to rehab, all type of shit. I mean, know what's going on.
Well, Durk is possibly facing the death penalty, life in prison. And now with these other 2 murders that he's being alleged to have done, a lot of stuff could end up coming out. You know, Durk could even end up at ADX Supermax with Chapo. Like, as deep as all this stuff is getting. With him being the top guy.
That's what Larry Hoover had too.
Larry Hoover's
Colorado.
there, yes.
Colorado in the mountains, tucked.
Yeah, I mean, that's a serious prison, man. They say that prison it's like torture. Because you're in there 23 and a half hours a day and they don't give you nothing to do. Nothing.
Everything in there. Yo shower. I don't even think they got no phone. They don't have. I don't even think they privileged to use the phone. got a TV, got they self, and got a shower, sink, or whatever, they food, books. That's it. But this is all I'm saying is you had the opportunity to go the right way before you go the wrong way. So whatever happens, man, you gotta just put it in God's hands, man. Whatever happens is on him. Whatever happened to anybody that do shit like this, bro. I'm just at that point in my life, it don't even matter, gang. You go do some dumb shit and get yourself hung, gang. I'm just looking at you like you stupid. You did that. You had everything in the world and you fumbled it. You had the whole world in your hands and you fumbled it. Loser.
Well, recently, Little Durk dropped his flag. Says he doesn't gangbang. He's a Muslim. Says his music isn't going to change. He also started pushing peace with J-Man.
Cap.
Okay. Talk to me. What do you mean?
Bullshit. Cover up. Shield. That was a chess piece, man. That shit was cap, bro. That shit was not authentic. It was not real. I don't feel like it gave me mixed emotions. I just don't feel. I feel like he knew everything already. He knew everything already. Pushing peace with J-Man. Did him and J-Man even take a picture? Did he even interview him? Did he even go? He went around. J-Man was around everybody else. J-Man came out, did his 1-2. J-Man ain't got nothing with that man. I mean, he brought him. That shit was all a cover up, man. It looked good, man. He put everybody on the banner, GDs, BDs. It was a play. It was a play, man. He used J-Man as a cover up, man. That was just a move, man. Move for them people, man. He knew them people was watching. Knew them people was on his ass.
Did you think that from the very beginning, from the first phone call that dropped?
I was kind of, like I said, a lot of that shit I had mixed emotions. A part of me was like happy to a certain extent, and some part of me was like, I don't know. There's been so much blood shed. Like me personally, I'm superstitious. I wouldn't be able to trust a lot of shit. Like I'm like, I'm looking at a lot of shit. Like you gonna try to backdoor me or something? Like I'm not. Ain't no way. My homie killed your homie. Y'all homie killed my homie. Like I don't know. Like it's cool for the internet. Like I'd rather like I duck, man. We cordial. Stay out my way. I'll stay out your way. But trying to be friends and hanging out, you got J-Man going to hang out, trying to go in O Block, scared. Did you see the video of him walking in O Block yesterday? Come on,
I did. What'd you think?
looking nervous than a motherfucker. Recording. A lot of people record when people come around and go live and upload videos because that's showing who I'm with. That's showing if something happened to me. This who did it. This is what's going on. This is where I was at. You said, yeah, boy. He's scared the whole time. That's what niggas be scared. Well, yeah, it's Block. He look nervous. I understand what he's doing, but, he doing it. Then he did it the same day. I posted the video yesterday when I got shot pushing peace. I did the march. I'm doing my whole shit in the street with the dashiki on. Then I look, he got the what's name yesterday. And when I got shot, I was in the option. I was around Lamron when I got shot. He got the same type of look, outfit on, the dashiki looking shit, and he in the op shit. So I'm like, what the? I'm father to a lot of these, man. I get a lot of these bottles, man. Pampers and shit.
A while back when Durk and J-Man were talking about leaking up, Little Reese said, You know, J-Man can't come around here. He ain't welcome.
Durk and Reese didn't. Durk and Reese. I got some tea that I ain't even spilled. I don't know if I want to give it to you yet. Look at it. I don't know if I want to be the one. You know, have you? I'm gonna just give it to you. I ain't even put this out on my platform yet. Have you saw Durk and Reese relationship lately?
Nope.
They've been very separated, right?
I got some tea too. I got some stuff, but go ahead. I got some stuff.
Let me
too.
see if it's the same tea.
So
I heard Durk. I heard, you know, Reese mama bad in a month, right?
Okay.
I heard Durk was his mama and his auntie.
No.
You ain't hear about that, did you?
I ain't hear about that. I ain't pieced that together.
You know, Reese used to stay. Reese wasn't even like living, like he was in Lamron, but he was like kind of like in the area we used to go through. Like I knew we could just pull right up to Reese mama crib. Reese mama bad, and she was like young, like, you know. But I heard that they really fell out. They wasn't rocking with each other because he was over hitting his mama and hitting his auntie.
Damn. That's that's crazy, man. Cause I don't know exactly what they fell out over, but that would probably cause a fallout for sure.
I got a couple sources, man, that, you know, and that's why you see, like, even with that, when Durk did that, like, if you my homie gang, what I'm standing on, gang, if you my partner, like, if we rocking, like, you supposed to be standing behind what I'm talking about. So if I'm like, folks, we gonna end this shit and da 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 da, you supposed to stand, like, even when I started pushing Pete, Duck and them wasn't really wanting to hear, but they respected and they stood behind me, like, whatever I did. Like, when I got shot and all that, pushing Peace doing that, Duck and Billionaire was in the car. They came and supported, but they didn't get the out the car. They was there, but they wasn't on the scene of being seen, but they was with me. You know what I'm saying? So still, again, they didn't say, Yella, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? They still stood behind me. So what I'm saying is, Reese response could have been something different. Why he say that? When it go against what you talking about, it's you at the end of the day. And why is that? Folks, that nigga mama and auntie. That's that, but it happened.
That's crazy, bro. But I got a couple other things too, man. So guys have told me behind the scenes that when Chief Keef and Durk fell out, it caused a split in the BDs. And Little Reese was accused of playing both sides. Because
that was, I mean, I don't think it was that, because it always been that. And it been that since the beginning of time. If you go look, you never really saw it. It's probably a Chief Keef and a Lil Durk. It's not, they don't even have a video together. They got a song down the line, but even at the beginning, they wasn't doing shit together. So it was like, I don't know. This is why I say how I always be like, I told you, fooling them from Inglewood, from which is by me, and fooling them from O Block. These your homies. Reese like connected O Block and Lamron. Reese really did that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why shit like that. But like, that's your friend, and this, you know, this my homie. Like, I got homies like that. This my homie, but this my homie. But respect us, my you know, we both each other homies, but they ain't got to be friends with each other. And if you could pay attention, they never really hung around each other. Even at the beginning of the drill, they never was around each other. You got like one video, you might see Durk in the back of Keef shit. You never saw Keef and Durk shit. You know what I'm saying? They got that one song. What that song they had together? Calling or whatever the fuck it's called. It's something they got, but that's it. But you'll see, like, I don't know, it might be Keef, because Durk could come out and play Finito all the time at his shows and turn that bitch up. You ain't never saw Keef come out playing no Durk. But they already had separation. Keef already, like, them did a lot of backdoor shit to Keef, man. Why you think Keef Von's sister and all the shit now. Why you think all that? You ain't even see Keef go. Keef ain't go to no King Von funeral. He ain't even post that nigga when he died.
There was that big fight that happened when Reese allegedly choked out Little Durk.
Right. But that ain't the reason for them. I mean, that shit been happening, man. That's why I told Durk not the one that was worried about. Never. Never. You would hear Reese name, Fredo. You heard like that. Even before talking about King Von, I wasn't hearing no King Von. You would hear T. Roy, which was his best friend. You hear like certain names. It wasn't a King Von. Like all the murders that come out with Von on that shit, these are all innocent bystanders and kids and goofies and people that had disabilities and shit. They ain't had no who name. You go watch that Trap Lord Ross video where he made on all the people Von supposed to kill. There was not one factor in that. Not one that you knew that was out here splatting people. You know what Von was like? He liked the what's that movie? I just said with Nino Brown in there. What's the Nino Brown? New Jack City.
New Jack City.
When he got into it, because he knew that Nino killed his mama back in the day because he just shot an innocent bystander, anybody thought it was cool. That's the shit that this was doing, man. He just killed innocent people that had nothing to do with nothing, bro. Like, oh, you GD, bow. What the? He was no people. You ain't see one kill on that motherfucker. He had one real was on there that I knew. And folks ain't even had nothing to do with nothing. He was an older nigga. This was my cousin Trap. This is my cousin Trap homie. Lackey. I think, was it Lackey? Yeah, I think it was Lackey, man. I seen folks on that. Folks ain't had nothing. I think, if I'm mistaken, my bad, but I think it was Lackey, man. But, and this shit that you don't even know. Damn, where this shit come from? He killed folks? I was the folks funeral and everything. They thought it was my whole other shit. This did it. Some sneaky kid shit. Just walking, shot a nigga through the window. Pow. Doing shit like that, shooting houses and shooting through windows, and come on, man. Shit you don't get brownie points for. You don't get no points for that shit.
Also, a lot of people didn't really put this together, but when I interviewed Reese, he told a story about how him and Durk robbed some guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Durk been through some shit. Like one time he was on the block and I had left the barbershop. I was just shooting dice. A nigga won all my money. I came back on the block. I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew they wasn't gonna want to do it with me. So I told Durk, like, come with me, grab a gun. He asked, like, what we finna do? I ain't telling him what we was finna do. So when we got to the barbershop, I made him rob this nigga. And we took my money back that I had lost in the dice game. And then that same nigga we robbed ended up telling one of the big guys tricking on us and shit. So we had to get his money back and they was trying to violate us and shit. But we wasn't going for that shit. But I had tricked Durk into robbing somebody with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Little Durk unfollowed Little Reese after this story came out. And then Little Durk dropped some bars about the situation and basically accuses Little Reese of being a snitch. And, you know, he's like, you told my mom I robbed those guys at the barbershop or something like that. But it's pretty obvious he's talking about Reese.
But this had to go back to what I just said. How's you having conversation with somebody's mom to say that?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I was like, why'd you say his mom, bro? That was
See?
That was nuts.
Yeah, that's how you got that pussy. Yeah, no, you went there and told on her son and clapped her. Yeah, no, this is crazy.
One thing that's came out of this is everybody's saying Chief Keef is the smartest person ever by leaving Chicago. He's the last one left.
He had the last one left. For their side. He been chilling for a long time, man. He already excluded himself out of all the bullshit that was going on anyway, so, you know.
I mean, do you think him having that fallout with Old Block, it was the best thing that ever happened to him?
Yeah, because he might been in the same shit. He separated himself. Them niggas stealing and doing bum shit. So you gotta separate yourself. I don't give a fuck how long I knew you, what we been through. Bye. Bye. I don't need you. Cross me one time. Ain't no, you don't get you don't get another chance. One time. One time. That's all you get. One. One. One time. You gonna let your girl cheat on you and keep cheating on you? Bitch got one time. One time, the ass is hung. Bye. The same way. Homies, all that. You backdoor, you did some snake shit. Bye. 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 You gotta go. I wouldn't give a cheat. Yeah, me and my kids, me and my loyalty over everything, man. We ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about that if they didn't have that falling out, Chief Keef he'd be right in the mix, probably.
Man, Chief Keef bought, same day Durk went to jail, up to $500,000 new chain. You see that new big ass chain he up? The same day, they announced this man got locked up for murder. This up a chain. You don't see him speak. He don't give a. You don't see that man speak on them people, man. Keef don't with them, man. OTF and GB is two different things. To the world, they thought because they was BD. A lot of them niggas ain't with each other, man. 300. Okay, they're 300. I don't even hear Keef saying 300 no more because them done scream 300 so much. Well, last time I heard the Chief Keef said 300.
Yeah, well, weren't they also mad the little Durk was left in jail for a while or something?
Who?
Wasn't it Chief? They were mad at Chief Keef. Chief Keef left Durk in jail.
I don't know why I always say somebody left somebody in jail. You put yourself in jail. I mean, you famous. Where's your money at? At that time, you niggas just signed and all type of shit. That's another thing, bro. You can't expect if relationships not like that. How you just expect a nigga just come get a nigga? You expect me to just come grab you? You don't know what a nigga got going on.
Well, with Little Durk being in jail, what do you think this does to the streets, man? What effect does this have on the streets?
It's over with. It's over with. What I say, because a lot of people with Lil Durk dick suckers. So, I don't know. Like, he influenced a lot of them, man. A lot of OTF. A lot of was moving and trying to be like him or be cool because of him and, doing shit to get brownie points from him. I don't know. Chicago might be a better place. You never know. I mean, you got a bunch of young, dumb, now them Bloodhound Q50s and all these other little stupid more send-offs. But I don't know. Only time will tell, man.
Well, why TF Fatso?
You keep the OTF chain. I'm going back to school.
You can keep the OTF chain, bro.
Hey, that nigga said you can keep the OTF chain. I'm going back to school. This shit. Yeah, man. Man, they're trying to get. And then you might see a lot of like, damn, is it a Rico coming? Is he going to tell on other shit that was going on? What's going on? There's a lot of shit going on behind the closed doors, so you don't know. Getting the fuck away from that shit. Just getting away from that shit. They ain't trying to go down, man. That nigga's 16 years old, 17 years old, man. Shorty like that shit, man.
Yeah. He was like the first day. I'm out.
I'm out.
I ain't
That nigga
involved in
said,
this
Lil
at
Durk,
all.
you keep this OTF chain. I'm going back to school. And ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I'm proud of him, man. But I don't never really see him. They say he was signed to him, but I never really see him like screaming no OTF or, like he always been in his own lane anyway. Like that look like 17, but really like 50. That like a grown ass. I don't know. He way advanced for his age. I like Lil Fatso though.
Some news that recently just happened, man. Tay Savage runs into Trap Lord Ross and puts the pressure on him, man, about his documentaries. He don't like them documentaries. He feels like those documentaries are telling just a little too much, man, and you know, he applied the pressure to him. What'd you think?
Yeah, he got on his ass, but I don't know. He ain't really like. I mean, ain't really too much to do for a SpongeBob SquarePants ass. Anyway, it's a square. So he really just talked to him. You know how that shit be going already. And right after that Six Flags together, podcasting together. Tay on his bag anyway. Tay probably just told him, stop playing with me. Don't, because it's real shit. You keep doing that, and that shit be eye-opener for the police. That's why they ain't really got to do their job no more. There's so many stories covered on people that study saying, even if it's not true, you be doing shit to make people look into shit. This supposed to be the killer? So already, even if they don't have you, they put your ass on that board with that red thing and put you up there at the top until it come back. Until now, we really know. But we finna look into this. Let's see if more people gonna keep talking about this. You know what I'm saying? So, it really wasn't shit, but Tay gonna always stand on business. Me and Tay originally from the same hood too, man. Don't know that. Tay was really one of the ones. When you heard that boy name, you knew already. Lil Tay, better get away. But prison changed that boy, man. Made him. But a lot of shit don't be. I say prison changed. They ain't had nothing to live for. Like these youngsters, they ain't got no. They never had no money. They had nothing. Half of them killed somebody before they even got some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You shot it before you even. That's like real odd and different. You know what I'm saying? So, or before you even start getting money, so you think this certain shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Tay was one of them like that. Like he was already on bullshit. Nigga ain't getting no money. Once you start touching some money, man, you start thinking different. At least as a man, as older. Once you get older, that's you're moving strategically in life. You ain't just moving all sloppy. And, you got to calculate your steps. Everything that you do have to be calculated, or your ass gone. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that Trap Lord Ross has to worry about anything, or anybody really?
Ain't nobody finna mess with that nerd, man. Nobody gonna mess with him, man. Hell no. And he probably moving around. I just saw the nigga, what's the other big streamer name? Not Aiden Ross, the other little nerd looking. I just saw him at the casino though. He walking around 90 securities. He ain't stupid, man. Not Kai. The white boy with the glasses, the little nerd one. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Neon.
Oh, Neon. Oh,
they kicked him out the Durango.
Too.
He trying to gamble. He only 20 years old. This nigga a millionaire. Trying to gamble and shit, but he had walking around. So, motherfucker ain't stupid.
Well, he got beat up, right? He got beat up at one point not too long ago.
Now, that's probably why he got security. Shit. Yeah, you gotta learn from your mistakes. You better learn. Shit, I'm famous like that and somebody kicked my ass. He literal. I mean, they probably ain't beat him up, probably just smacked him around. You ain't getting no punch for beating nobody up like that, man. That nigga look like, I don't know. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the dad. No. He ain't getting no. But shit, he probably knew. But ain't nobody gonna think, you gonna mess with him? They think that's the police. They ain't gonna mess with him. That's like saying, motherfucker, shit, ain't nobody did nothing to Adam. No. Smack shit out in 2 seconds. When it comes to a white boy or something like that, they put their hands on the white people, man. You think they put their hands on somebody white? Hell no. This man all the way from London, some motherfucking well.
Well, you speaking of Adam, Aruga got wild with Adam. I mean, he ain't touch him, but he he wanted to fight him. He has some nasty words for him.
Well, you speaking of Adam, you know, Aruga got wild with Adam. I mean, he didn't touch him, but he wanted to.
Smack the shit out of Adam, man. Cause Adam, you see how y'all just do you don't even want to be seen. You know that? You don't want to be, motherfucker know your voice. Don't even know you unless they know you. You dig what I'm saying? Adam chasing it. He hanging around all them LA Crips and all this. And now he trying to rap and doing all this. He chasing clout. Then he think because he got inserted into the Chicago shit. You inserted into Chicago shit. You ain't around here doing that. Adam is a fucking cum guzzler. He's a dick sucker. He's a goofy, man. And I fucked with him, but I just realized he wasn't a genuine person. And when it's like that, you a user. He's a culture vulture. So that's all it is. Like he's not solid. Like you get tired of you just playing, and then you don't see him doing that shit with no from LA. There ain't one he play with out there. He ain't gonna play with no LA that could pull right up to that door or pull up to that stove or anything at any second. He not doing that. He playing with Chicago. That's gonna have to do some catch a plane, catch a flight. You see what he's doing? Oh, Chicago broke. They can't even get flights. Like you just steady want to keep playing and just downplaying, but you making all your money off Chicago content. You're not making no money off LA content, Vegas, New York, Georgia. All your content is Chicago. Then you just try to degrade them. Like, come on, man. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Is there anything specific that he said or did that kind of set you off?
Yeah, he kept playing with that rat shit to every person. He kept saying that shit. He got from Florida, from Cali, like you study bringing this shit up, like you think, like, oh no. Nigga take this internet shit and think Yella a goofy or a bitch or something. I don't know. He know. You know, I already did that shit before the Ruger did that. I already told him. Beat his ass in there. So he know already. But I already told him, man. I told Remo that, like, if I ever see him, like, just put the gloves on. You got it, but he have to fight me. Like, if I catch him, like, he gonna have to fight me. If I see him, he don't play with me so much, like, it's gonna have to be something. It's gonna be something. I'm gonna spit on him. I'm gonna do something to him. And then I felt like, for motherfucker, like, Yella, he with you. Then I just talk to that be with you. And he tell me I ain't gonna put it out, but he like, damn, Yella, no, I really don't like you. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, get your bitch ass home. That's because I start treating you like a bitch and playing with you how you play with us and all that. You don't like that shit. But I'm going to go, the difference is I'm going to go 10 times harder like you playing. But I want the truth come through jokes, so you're not going to keep saying nothing to me and I think that you playing, because then I'm going to get serious. I'm a Pisces. And then I get serious and I get emotional or whatever. If I get emotional, I'm going to get mad and I'm going to fuck you up. So then you're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at shit. Like, this just like to keep doing shit and keep saying certain shit out of his mouth. But like J.H.E. Root, Devo and Fat A, they just told his ass. You see, this what I'm saying. You see, they whole interview came out, folks that went on that bitch spoke highly about me and told him, boy, Yella is not even the one to play with. I don't know. Did they take that part and put it out? You ain't see nothing about that. But let them would have said, no, Yella's a bitch in real life. He's a pussy ass. He's a da-da-da-da. That shit would have been everywhere, right? You don't try to do nothing when a nigga tell you the real. You know what I'm saying? You want to play that internet shit of trying to degrade me or play with me. Then certain shit, like, I look at that shit, like, I see that and I will smack the fuck out that nigga. That ain't no cameras rolling, like, I'll run into that somewhere, I'm going to do something to his ass. I'll take a little simple assault. I just ain't no goofy to go on your platform and be at your place where I put my hands on you, then your security could shoot me and kill me and your shit. I ain't no goofy. But I catch you somewhere, you ain't on your security. You come to Vegas every year for the porn thing, and I be at the porn awards too. Every year I'm at the porn awards. So, Adam, I see you, white boy. You ain't had no security now.
Adam posted some DMs or some text messages between you guys a few months ago.
He a bitch. Scary. I told him to fuck him up for playing my little cousin Amari Blaze. And that's another thing. I forgot about that. You disrespected my little cousin, a female, calling her a hoe, bitch, all type of shit. Like, come on, man. That's my blood cousin, same grandma. Like, you playing. You just think this shit's some internet shit. Oh, she from Chicago. No, nigga. What is you talking about? We come from the same grandmother. What you talking about? Her grandma, my great grandma. We got the same great grandma. Her grandma is my auntie, and my grandpa is her uncle.
I think you guys just worked together recently, right? What, a few months ago you were on No Jumper?
Yeah, that's when I went up there and pressed his ass. That's what I just told you. That was months ago. Months ago. That was like March. But I intentionally went on purpose to tell him to his face, stop playing with me, bitch ass. Like, you know. So of course I took the money and went up there to tell him. Like, you study playing with me, you think you could whoop me or something? He on them up, no, I know I can't beat you up. And so scary ass on. Like, he be playing with people like he think this shit. He lucky this like Yella right now. He lucky this ain't Yella when I ain't give up, when I ain't had nothing to lose. Like, if you notice, like a lot of people, if you notice, ain't no ever disrespect to play with my name until I start vlogging, until I start speaking the way I speak and pushing the things I push now. When I was out here young, wild, you ain't even hear rap. When the nothing, ain't even respond and say nothing. Because they knew what was going on in real life, boy. Niggas know what the was going on, man. Now I got hella kids, and if I lose, I fail. Like, I can't do no Durk shit. I can't fail and let my kids down and let my household down and my family, my people down. Because I'm the one that had to take care of this shit. But years ago when I didn't care. And I would have came on this platform and smacked his ass. No stage shit. His ass, all you would have saw was, you ever smacked a white girl on her ass? You know, that pink meat that thing turned? That print, that shit would have been right across this shit like this. Oh, Yella. But I'm going to see him around. It's going to be a nice kiss to the mouth. You sweet pussy. I got a vendetta against dude. I don't like him. Because he don't do nothing but egg shit on and try to keep killing while he ain't sitting in the back living his life with his white family or doing whatever the they doing. Laughing. Look at these killing each other. Shit like that. Then you like, why you ain't doing that with him? Well, he black. He from the trenches. Like, you not from the trenches. You was a pedophile. A real pedophile touching on babies. You just saw Lil Pump say, shit, he was on tour with me. I was young. He was bitches on tour with me. You ain't see that? Well, man, this shit they don't put out though. Motherfucker try to cover up and make him look good. No. Fuck is you talking about? Lil Pump said that shit. This on tour with him and girls that was Lil Pump age when Lil Pump first came out.
FBG Butter went on a high-speed chase and got caught by the police.
Oh, butter, man. He should have put some butter on his feet. Might have slid a little fast. Should have had some butter on him. Man, butter crazy, man. You see that video? Butter crazy. Butter is crazy, man. I ain't really got too much. Butter is sick, man. Butter is crazy. Butter got a baby on the way. That's when the devil work, man. When you start doing shit and got shit going for yourself, boy, that storm come. And that storm come and try to knock you off. And it's up to you to fail. And a lot of these fail that test, man. And this is the shit I be talking about. I can't fail that test. I already failed it. Failed everything in school. Failed. F's. I ain't gonna I can't keep going out like Bo Winkle. No, it can't happen like that.
What'd you think when you seen the video of him crying?
I don't know what to think. Butter be putting shit. Butter be knowing shit gonna go viral. I don't know, man. No.
You think he did
I'm
it
gonna
for
tell
the
you what I
clout?
really thought. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said about food. Butter started crying. Once he realized you wake up after being high like that. I f***ed up. I f***ed up. This is what it was. This time I'm f***ed up. Durk doing the same shit. You think Durk can't wake up that next morning? Sometimes, listen, when you catch cases, you would want to go to sleep on purpose. You know that you in here, but a will go to sleep, try to go to sleep on purpose, think he gonna wake up and be somewhere else. No, you on this hard ass blocking him. Yeah, in here. Yeah, this ain't no more dream. This reality. It get real like that. I done did this shit I done did it. Let me go to sleep. Maybe y'all wake up and this shit is a bad dream. This ain't no motherfucking dream. It is reality, boy. Your ass is stuck like Chuck. It's gonna be a minute. Especially you got one of them charges. Not no you cool with the simple shit. When you got some real charges, you lucky, shit that carry time, can't nothing get worse than the murder. That bitch punching the wall, screaming, kicking that motherfucker. I bet motherfucker doing all types of shit. But Butter knew he fucked up too. Butter might do a stretch too with this all that time. Oh yeah, 2 guns, all type of shit, 2-3 guns in the car, drugs or whatever they said they found. You a convicted felon. You went to jail for accessory or murder or whatever he had on him. You already got that. That put you at the top of the food chain. You at the top of that motherfucker.
Did you see Butta and Little J arguing?
No, when?
DJU got them both.
Oh yeah. On the phone, yeah. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Brother, you my brother. All this brother ass shit. Come on, man. Be playing crazy, man. Man, I don't know, man.
They had a couple of different calls, but I really seen them going off on each other.
Yeah. But Lil J was on his ass. Lil J was on Butter ass for sure. Butter was trying to come and da. Then Butter got soft as hell on the phone. Brother, I'm sorry, brother. Because they already had their situation or whatever happened to him crying from the original 2015 a picture that went viral back then in the police station. So
Now, Butta also got into it with Little Mikey. You know Little Mikey?
yeah, I know Mikey.
You have any thoughts on that situation?
Man, they ass crazy, man. Mikey one of the guys though. That's some homies and homie shit that ain't gonna go no farther than that. That shit on the internet, I don't know, man. Mikey can come home, man. Mikey just did 12 years himself. So folks need to just focus on his career and chase his dreams, man. Butter back in that motherfucker, it ain't really too much. Just keep doing his thing. Folks rapping and shit. Folks lost his mama right before he came home. Like, that's your motivation to, make it happen.
I think we got the Mikeys confused. There was the Charles City Mikey.
Which Mikey you talking about? You talking about Mikey Dollars?
Mikey Dollars.
Yeah, see, you got to say that. You said Mikey. Mikey is Gyro Mikey, then it's Mikey Dollars.
Yeah, and I think there's another Mikey too. There's like 3 of them. But okay.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, when you had the black eyes, had the puff joints.
The black eyes, yeah, man.
Mikey Dollars socked him in the shit. Mikey told me though. I knew already. Mikey told me. Cause I think I had spoke on it, and he inboxed me and told me, "Folks, I punched his ass in this shit." But Mikey be off a lot of pills and shit, man. But he told the story already, however it happened. Then he did an interview with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We did the interview.
Yeah.
What do you think about all the up and coming drill rappers being killed? Even the guy from Philly who was just killed, Mr. Disrespectful.
Man, listen, man. These know what they be doing. These want to die. They want the fame. They want the clout. All the shit that we chasing, the attention. I learned a long time ago. When I got shot doing the what's name, I looked at dead in the eye, and I knew I never knew this before. You know what I'm saying? Shot me, tried to kill me for some clout. So just imagine what a nigga gonna do that know you or that's in tour with you. You know what I'm saying? So this is they slow. They listening to the Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, Q50, Screwly G's, and all these like that. All these young little man. The other little Q50, with Lil 50, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? The little baby 15-year-old that just got killed in Chicago. You know, a lot of that shit, like, when you old enough and you older, then, you know, that's on you. But, you know, a lot of shit with these kids killing and shit, that shit, like, touch me different because I got kids that's 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that shit like, when I see that, I'm picturing, damn, my baby. You know what I'm saying? So that make, you know, and, you know, that's just a feeling I only can imagine the feelings that people have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me, just in my head, like, damn, I know that I have a child this age, and you know, and I wish I could do better and put people in a better position. Like if I was in a little Durk situation, that's the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? You could go pick and move a couple of little out the hood and da da da. You know, just try to save the kids and shit like that. Like, you know, when you big like that, you a trophy like that, you have to do that type of shit. Like, you know, we can't say everybody, that's life. Motherfuckers been dying before we was born, gonna die afterwards. But like killing these kids and shit, man, that shit hit different. Innocent people, old ladies, babies and shit like that, that shit is just insane and sick to me. Now, if you a grown man, you out here killing, and you with that, your ass get slumped, then I ain't got nothing to say. I can't be like, that just killed 10 the other day. I ain't fuck, I'm gonna get on here and cry and try to act like I give up. No, I don't. You was doing the devil work yourself.
Well, Mama Duck is suing Little Durk. We don't know how much money, but I would assume it's in the millions.
Mama Duck got her bag coming now, especially after this case. Maybe they knew already, because this basically the same lineup. What she suing him and saying is basically like the same shit already. Like he already was into shit and put shit in and had shit involved and da 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 da. Now him being locked up, like what? You think he's gonna go inside a civil courtroom shackled up and they gonna be like, he beat the case? He's gonna automatically get found guilty off that. They're gonna judge him off coming in the courtroom, or if they let him come in like that. He might not just say, he might just, he gonna be fighting. He fighting so much other shit. He gonna be like, man, just cash her out, man. Get her out of my hair. I need to worry about this other shit. I don't need to be worried about a motherfucker trying to take. Because you keep fighting and then the motherfucker take all your money. You might as well just. That's a lot of these famous people do. Instead of going to prison and doing everything, they just cash out and just get them out their hell.
Well, a civil lawsuit is a lot different than a criminal lawsuit, and it can get really tricky when you're talking about crimes, because when you get sued, you have to give a deposition, or you're probably gonna lose the case.
Right. So, that's what I'm saying.
So Durk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, like, I had a homie. He from Ruger in them hood, from MOB. He had a lawsuit. The police shot the out of him, right? He had millions on the table. This is already coming. It's on the news. Guess what ended up happening? He get locked up for a murder. What happened to the money? What happened to all the millions he was finna get? He ain't get shit. It's over with. That's what I'm saying. It's over with. They automatically taking shit. They, you lose. You gonna lose. That's what I'm saying. Mama Duck finna get paid automatically, just by him even being charged for the shit he charged for. It's over with. Durk lost that already. This shit gonna be. They gonna bring it back up. Yella said it already. It's over with. It's over with. She might as well just go on that she might go on that motherfucker and just say, hand it over.
With everything that Durk is being accused of, let's just hypothetically say he beats the case. What is his life like if he does somehow beat the case? Do you think he's ever going to be able to live free without worrying about somebody killing him.
Man, motherfucker worry about my killing him every day. That's regular life. Nigga ain't worried about that. Nigga live like that already. We've been living like that his whole career, worried about looking over his shoulder. Shit. I still live like that. I'm watching shit all the way on the West Coast. But he Durk. He beat that case. You see the sick ass world we live in? They love killers. That's what they want. Them the people they clout up. So he get locked up for a murder and beat a murder, he gonna be even bigger. He gonna be bigger than when he went in. If he beat that, he's gonna be bigger than he is now, for sure. These fans, that's what they want. They like killer rappers that killed somebody, or Gucci, all the niggas like that. The Baby, motherfuckers done call bodies and beat them, shit like that. You beat murders, that's all they want. That's the biggest. You can't get no bigger than that. Oh, he killed. He got hats. He got multiple hats. He got hats. They like that. It's the new word now. When they say hats, that means bodies. They talking about killing people. I got all these hats. I mean heads. Took it. That's what they saying now. That's what these youngsters talking about. So Durk beat that shit. He gonna be bigger than life after that.
Damn. Okay. How much do you think Mama Duck's gonna win?
I don't know what the lawsuit worth. I don't know what she sued him for. She ain't said
I mean, it's
nothing.
got to be at least like 50 mil.
Yeah, you that might be the, you go for the high and they break it down. You know how that go. I don't even think he got no 50 million. What's his net worth? I don't think he's even worth that.
Let's look it up.
35? Huh? 80 million? 8 million? He's only worth 8 million. And probably ain't got that. Your net worth means everything you own. Chains, cars, cribs, clothes, everything. That don't mean you got 8 million.
You think he's only worth 8 million? I don't know, man. Durk been getting money for a long time.
Man, that don't mean you can get money for a long. That man ain't. Man, listen, man. That man was broke for a long time. He just got big after Von died. That nigga ain't had no real money. Probably just got some money in the past 4 years. Some real money. He already told y'all, man. They was sleeping on the floor and the trap and all type of shit in the middle while he was famous. That's because they get money don't mean they keep money. A fool in his money one day shall part. Blowing money every day. Every day money getting blown. You taking care of 90 different people. You fighting cases. You doing this and that. They ain't putting up that many numbers.
Damn.
They're spending money. You buy all this jewelry, taking care of your homies, tricking off on India. Man, that shit getting washed up every day. He got some money, but he ain't got no 50 million. That nigga ain't even got 10 million. Did you look it up? You should Google it. It said he only worth 8 million.
It said 8 million from what I seen.
Where they gonna get 50 from?
Michael
Jackson ain't even died with 50 million. You think he got that? Michael Jackson died broke. Michael ain't had no fucking money when he died. That shit was gone. Sell his catalog before he died. Niggas ain't got no money, man. This shit be gone, man. What you think you doing every day living life? When you live an extravagant, expensive life every day.
Spending that money.
They give you $1 million. You spend $1, you're not a millionaire no more. You're not a millionaire no more.
Well, Big Meech has been released from prison after about 20 years.
Big Meech, huh? Larry Hoover. Whipping work.
From prison to a halfway house after about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts?
Welcome home, Meechy. I mean, I really ain't got too much to say, but I don't know. Like, I'm glad he back. I was in Pahrump. Me and Meech was in Pahrump at the same time in the federal holding facility. He was in the Reds, I was in the Blues. What I say, 2019. Yeah, 2019, 2018, 2019. We was in there before he went to where he was just at. I think he was just in Arizona. I think that's where he paroled from. So when you come over to the West Coast, you're gonna have to go to Nevada right here before you go to Arizona to that holding facility. But you know, a lot of people had pictures with him, and you know, this Meech, man, it ain't no. That's like the stunner of the stunners, man. I don't, you know, or the drug dealing, or the, you know, that man, he legendary. I see all the other shit they trying to put on him and all the niggas trying to say and shit, but
All right, Yella, I appreciate you, man.
it's all love. 10 digital label connected like cable. Y'all know what's going on. Skeezy with 8 block special shots. Yeah.
Let's get it. For sure. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.